haven't diminished based on our testing and our research. He may play longer.
Again, that's Tom House, who works with Brady on his throwing. He was on Max's radio show earlier in the week. So I have a bunch of different ways to try to unpack this. Rob Ninkovich, let me start with you. You played with him for a number of years. You were in that locker room. You've seen it behind the curtain, if you will, things that the rest of us do not see. How is it that Tom Brady has been able to do what literally no player ever before has?
Toughness. Tom Brady is the toughest football player that I have ever seen and played with. The guy has fought through numerous injuries. You can go down a list, the things that he's able to fight through. And it's almost like in those movies, you watch a football movie, and there's the star player in a room, and then there's 3 doctors around him, and you look in there, and they all look at you and close the door on you. That's what Tom Brady has done over the years. He is that tough. He's in the room, no matter what it takes. He is going to get himself ready to go. And he's able to push himself beyond certain limits that I could think back to a rib injury that I had, and I was dealing with a cartilage tear in my ribs. And Tom came up to me and he said, "Hey, babe, how we doing?" And I'm like, "Tom, I'm in pain." He's like, "I've dealt with that before. I've had rib injury. Go see my guy." So I go see Alex. Alex goes and manipulates my pain receptors in my ribs, gives me a little massage in between the rib cage there, helps me out. And when he was finished, he asked me, "Hey, Rob, how you feel?" I go, "Well, you're done massaging my ribs. I feel a lot better." And I played that week. But that's just a small example of Tom. He's trying to push everyone to where he is at. He is at a level to where he can push his body to a place that not many go. And he's playing at 43. He's playing in a Super Bowl. And it all goes back to that toughness and his ability to fight through pain. I mean, basically, if you play football, you're in pain. Tom can fight through pain.
And to be clear, Alex is Alex Guerrero, which is Brady's trainer and the man who sort of does the TB12 thing with him. But you were talking this morning in the meeting about all these injuries, a calf injury that he had. How about the thumb? What was the injury that he had with the thumb and all the stitches during the playoffs that year?
I mean, this is mind-boggling too, because at a certain point in 2017, he tore the skin in between his thumb and his index finger, and he had to have stitches there. Well, think about New England. It's cold. It's 15 degrees here. You have that injury, and then you have it stitched up. And imagine stretching your hand out to throw a football. And he's able to do that. There's not many people that would put themselves through that torture of, okay, I have this injury. I'm not missing a beat. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to get with my center. We're going to go over, hey, don't snap it so hard because you might tear the stitches apart. But that's just Tom. And that's why Tom is the greatest of all time, because he can have stitches in his hand and still throw the football down the field.
And you know what's remarkable is Ryan Clark. We were having this conversation this morning, and we realized in our meeting, you were exactly that guy, right? I mean, that's exactly, anyone who knows your history knows, you could be describing Ryan Clark.
Yeah, listen, and that was also like kind of the fixer. You know, people understood that I was going to try to play through anything. I was going to do anything. So I had this team of doctors and therapists. You know, it wasn't necessarily TB12. It wasn't even RC25. But I would try to find any doctor, anybody I could get, one that would convince Mike Tomlin that I could play in Denver and not die. Like, I was like, Coach, I might go to the hospital, but they say I'm not going to die because my spleen and my gallbladder are gone. And that's the organs that it affects. So if you let me play, we can beat Tim Tebow. Coach Tomlin called me stupid. He kicked me out the office. I didn't get to play, but I tried. And so all of the stuff about Tom Brady being tough, like, I get that. I understand that. I know that feeling. That's the undrafted free agent feeling. That's the 6th round draft pick feeling. You have to be that type of tough. But I think what's more impressive is, one, he plays quarterback, right? Because right now I'm 41, and it's a lot of stuff I cannot do that I used to do at 25. He plays quarterback, and so you don't have to be fast. You don't have to be quick. What Tom Brady has done is amazing. You know why it's amazing? Not only is he better than he was at 23, not only is the arm strength still as strong, not only is his body better than it looked when he went to the combine, he's actually even more handsome. Tom Brady has had a glow up of enormous proportions. Right, and the fact that he can still get out on the field and play the way he does, and you're watching him across from Drew Brees, who can't throw a football 20 yards, and Tom Brady is still playing no risk it, no biscuit with Tampa Bay, is amazing. The man has kept himself up, he's kept himself sharp, and that's why Tom Brady is truly the GOAT.
So, Dominique, here's my question for you. Is this the beginning of something new? Do we have, those of us who chronicle sports for a living, do we have to start reconsidering what constitutes old, or is Brady one of one?
I mean, it's modern science. Players are going to play longer and be a little better for longer. That's fine. But nobody's going to do what Tom Brady's doing. This is one of one. And first of all, Ryan Clark, I believe the Denver situation was complications of carrying the sickle cell trait, a trait that I also carry. So this is the most Culture Wednesday thing we've ever had, a sickle cell conversation. But I do think that Tom Brady is one of one. And the craziest thing is his coach, the quarterback coach guy that was on Max's show, said that he thinks that he can do what he was doing at 25 at 45. To be honest with you, I'd be disappointed if he was doing what he was doing at 25 at 45, because he is better now. All his stats are better now.
Absolutely.
He's carrying more weight now.
Yeah.
He's more athletic now. He's throwing the ball better now.
Yes.
So if 25-year-old Tom Brady shows up, I'm going to say, get out of here. I want 41-year-old Tom, the tip-top physical condition Tom, the one whose hairline keeps moving forward and his balls keep going deeper. That's
What
the
the
Tom
hell?
Brady I want. It's impressive, man. I need whatever the TB12 method is doing for that. I need it right here in these corners. These corners is getting way off the hashes, and I don't like it.
To finish it up quickly, Nico, he talked about playing to 45 and beyond. Do you see it? Do you see 3 years from now, we'll be having this conversation? Will he still be playing?
Well, you can't land on a quarterback anymore without a penalty. So, I mean, definitely the game has changed. He's not getting hit like he used to. The game is protecting the quarterback position more than ever. So, I mean, especially after this season, he looks at the year. He's like, I feel great. Made it to the Super Bowl. My legs feel good. My arm feels good. I feel great. I'm in Tampa. It's warm. Let's go. I think he can definitely play beyond 45.
But why,
He's
though?
got the mentality.
Yeah, that's the question. That's the question.
I don't know.
That's what's so crazy to me. Why?
To your point, Ryan, because he's the man, he has everything. He has all the money in the world. He has all the glory in the world. He has a family. He has unlimited options of things he could do after football if he wanted to. Maybe it's as simple as he's playing for the best reason there is. He likes it. He just likes playing. We always talk about the love of the game.
That's it.
Right, Neek?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that you can't question anything about Tom Brady's love, because there's no other reason to keep showing up out there. It's the love of the game and also being a bit of a lunatic.
All right, we will do more of this as we go. Meantime, I haven't even gotten to the game of the night.